quick win for today. So I just want to talk to you really quick about blown out highlights. Now in this case, it's pretty darn obvious. She's got a pretty hot forehead, a little bit right here and down here, on her shoulder, on her hand, and even a little bit on this hand. It's not crazy out of control, but, and I certainly don't want her to look like she's got flat lighting, but I would like to take down that brightness a little bit. Sometimes once you put a baby into a composite, those things become really obvious and it can be hard to fix. So, quick way to fix those highlights. I'm going to come over here, go to my channels panel, and click on my RGB channel, holding Command. So let's go. Select, deselect, Command, click. There we go. Now my selection is loaded. I just clicked on the RGB channel, holding Command, go to my layers panel, and hit Command+J. It's going to jump it to a new layer. Let's look at it. That's what it looks like, okay? So it's taking all my highlighted areas and putting them on a new layer for me. I'm going to turn my background layer back on, change this layer that we just jumped to multiply, and it's going to darken the whole thing down. Now, obviously, I don't want to do that to the entire image, so what I'm going to do next is hold Option and click on this layer mask icon down here. That's going to add a black layer mask to the layer that I just added in there. So nothing is happening now, right? I've got my black mask on. I'm going to now push my B for brush. Come over here, make sure I've got a white brush. I've got it set to normal, and my opacity is at 30%. That's about how I want it. And I've got my brush tool pretty darn soft. It's actually at 0%, so it's incredibly soft. Just big round brush. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm just going to very lightly paint in those highlighted areas. So I'm going to take down these hot spots on her shoulder and her hand, a little bit on her nose, and on her forehead, and on this cheek. I got a little bit too much right here, so I'm going to just hit X to bring up black instead. And I'm going to do some frequency separation and some skin cleanup later to even it all out better, but I just want to take down those highlighted areas first so that it makes my job just a little bit easier. So I'm just going to really quickly do that, and that's about where I want it. So I can zoom back out, turn it off. That's where we started, and that's that quick win. Take back those highlights. I hope that helps. Just a really easy and fast way to fix some harsh lighting, but obviously it works a little better if you do it right in camera.